what sort of people or what sort of inhabitants will be living on the Mars that you have planned?
Actually, our moon village, we want to involve everybody also from Earth. Village is a community where we should be all involved, the 7 billion people on Earth. Some are going to go in person there, and we think that in 2030 we'll have 10 people, maybe 2040, 100, 2050, 1,000 of them. But many of us on Earth will be involved. For instance, we are also going to send some robots in advance, and we could pilot some of the robots. But we need also, a large population of, teachers, journalists, space idiots, and all to engage everybody, because this will be a platform to talk about science, technology, about innovation. But now, some are going to go first when there are only 10. So they will have more the profile of astronauts, very well trained in going to space. But when we have 100 people, you could have also a larger set of skills. So we are looking to get, there will be not only engineers, scientists, pilots, but you could have also some people coming from the industry side, from media, some mining industry, or IT, or tourists as well. It could be a little population of well-educated tourists that can also contribute to the moon village.
Are there any advice that you can provide to the Korean people or the Korean scientists or astronomers who aspire to go to the moon?
Yeah, so clearly Korea has a project which is a Korea Pathfinder, a lunar orbiter, and where you have a small spacecraft with some instrument on board. And I think that this is also very good as a starting point to develop a community, to develop instruments, to develop the science and also the support. And so what is important is to learn lessons from, there are some critical phases for going to the moon. And but then the next step would be for a lunar lander, so that's even more difficult to land softly. But I have some of the top engineers in the team, very motivated is important. And then you will discover that not only the technical mission, but also how you analyze the data and how you engage the public. This is also taking a lot of time.
And a lot of people still have trouble, believing in the fact that men actually were on the moon 50 years ago. So are there anything you would like to say to those people? It's a fun question.
Yeah, I sent a probe around the moon.
Yeah.
And then I looked at the Apollo landing site with my camera. I didn't see anything.
Flag? Any flag?
because my camera had only a resolution of 40 meters. So at 40 meters or from Earth you cannot see, but with the next probe that went very close, with half a meter resolution, you could see very well all this lander system, even the traverse from the rovers. Another proof we had is that the samples that the Apollo astronaut brought are very similar to the samples that the Russian brought with automatic mission. So really it comes from the moon.
So what are some of the strategies or what are some of the future prospects that you have about the future competition that there could be with the moon exploration missions?
Yeah, so there is a competition, but the first competition is with ourselves. It's trying to get the best of ourselves. And a mission to the moon allows a country to put the best people to work together and then achieve something that is going to benefit everybody. And then you could say, yes, there could be a competition from country to country. That's true, because it's how you are able to use a pool of innovation, of technology, of science that you have in your country. And I think it's like Olympic competition, trying to compete to be the best for yourself. In terms of resources, it's true that at the moment the law is such that you cannot own any part of the moon, so there cannot be a conflict on the moon because of this fight for resources. But if you are there first, you can use the land earlier. And so the others have to ask your advice if they want to interfere with your experiment. So it's always good to be among the first, or also to partners with some of the first people that are there. But the business of the moon is not only using material resources, it's also using brain resource. And so if you use the brain resource, you can achieve much more. And for instance, even countries that do not have a rocket or that have a lunar mission, they can use their brain, for instance, to analyze data or to develop services, startup, business that could be benefit even non-space countries.
Thank you.
Okay.